Hey guys, Elvis here with another video, and this is going to be a commentary over some gameplay. And speaking of gameplay, you're gonna be seeing me trying to carry my team on the map Instinct. My team is completely terrible. You gotta see how bad they are at the end of the game. And this map, it's the largest map in the game, and personally my least favorite map because it's just too big and I don't like the way it plays. But I'm going to be talking about the hot topic that everyone's talking about, and it is, why is Advanced Warfare so hard? It is so difficult and people are complaining about it. They don't know why the game is shit for them because they're bad at it. They're really bad at it and they're saying the game is bad. I think that's not the case. I'm going to be talking about a couple of things why they're saying that and why that could be, a case. And maybe some of you guys are actually, agreeing with them, agreeing that they're saying this game is actually really hard, and I agree too. This game is difficult, and I'll tell you why. So, number one reason, it's obvious, but some of you might not think about this. This game is new. It's obvious that not everyone's gonna be an MLG pro star at this game. I'm normally good at Call of Duty, but I'm struggling. I'm sometimes struggling at this game. Like really famous YouTubers on YouTube saying this game is really hard. Normally the KDs are like over 2, but now it's like below 1. We're like, no, not below 1, like 1.4, 1 something. And of course it makes sense. This game is new. It just came out. You gotta adapt to it. But this is so new. We've never seen anything like this before. This is not Call of Duty Ghosts, where you play for a couple of hours, days, and you know the game inside out. But because in the Call of Duty games, the most important thing is awareness. You need to know where your enemies are at. Well, in this game, they can be anywhere. On your left, on your right, or below you, above you. They can be dashing, jumping all around the place, and that's why it's so hard to predict where the enemies are at. Meaning you'll struggle more because you just don't know where to expect them from. It's all about time and patience and practice. Once you get used to it, once you kind of learn where the enemy spawns are at, how they move, where they go, where the most hot spots are, you'll get used to the game. Believe me. So just put more time into it, put more hours, maybe days, maybe even weeks or months, just to get used to the game, the way it works and everything about it, because this is still Call of Duty. It's the same old Call of Duty we know, and if you were good in previous games just like Black Ops 2 and Ghost, you will be good or even better in this game, because it's all about patience and time. So it's just a skill gap. It's a larger skill gap, meaning that you just have to adapt to it. So just do that and you will be fine. I promise you that. So that's one thing people are talking about. Of course, people are aware that the game is new. They just might not be good at it for now. But some people just don't realize that. They think they can be just pros at every Call of Duty. Well, that's not the case. The more time you put into the game, the better you will be. Another thing people are talking about, and this I agree with, and then again I am on the side that this shouldn't be in the game. This might be fixed in the future. Well, at least I hope it's fixed. And basically the whole picture is that lag might be making you play bad, but that's just one part of it. So basically I'm talking about skilled matchmaking, skill-based matchmaking, and it's in the game. It's in Advanced Warfare. I think it was even announced. I'm not really sure about that, but I mean everyone says it is, so I mean it must be. So how a skill-based matchmaking works is, if you have a high KD, you will be put in games with similar KD people, players. So it will be based on your skill, and everyone will have equal KD, equal skill, meaning that everyone's the same ability, allowing people to play better. If for example, if you're really low KD player, so for example if you have a 0.5 KD, you won't join games with people who has like 3 KDs and you get completely smashed. You'll play with people below 1 KD, allowing you to increase your skill level, become better, instead of just getting completely smashed in the game. So that's definitely a positive thing. Obviously for better players it's not so much of a good thing, because they might want to just play noobs and get high kill streaks on them too, but they have to play really good players because of the skilled matchmaking. Some people agree with this, some people really hate it. Personally, I think it's a good thing. It's not a terrible thing, but there are other reasons why they should change it. For example, I'll give you a perfect example. Timmy, random name that just came in my head, lives right next to your door, okay? and he has a really bad KD, 0.5 KD, right? And you're there smashing it and having 2 KD. So you will not get put into the same game as Timmy, because he's like out of your league. So you will not play with him, but you will play, you know, with John from a completely different country. And I apologize, that was my phone. But so if you think about it, so you live in UK, and you play with somebody in completely different country in America. Let's say in America, that obviously will reduce the connection because you're nowhere near the player, especially if he's the host. If he's the host, you will not win. He will feel like a god in front of you. So that is a huge thing. Of course, connection has always been a huge part for Call of Duty games. It still is, and we just can't fix it. So right now, if skilled matchmaking wouldn't be there, you would be playing people really close to you, but because of the matchmaking, you play people around the world, people really far from you, which might not be a good thing. So you might consider that too as a bad thing in the game. But that's pretty much it. I'm actually running out of gameplay here. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. If you disliked it, I don't want you to dislike the video, but you can. But make sure to leave a reason why you disliked my video. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.